Alright, hello everyone, Fists of God here, and welcome to the final part of my review of the 3D era Mortal Kombat games. Today will be Mortal Kombat Armageddon for the Wii. Let me go ahead and load my profile. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this out front. This is my least favorite out of all the 3D Mortal Kombat games, and here's why. It just wasn't that memorable. Before I get into some of the bad things, let me go through all the modes of play that you have here. So if you go into combat, you have, well, on the Wii version, you have Wii Remote Training, but I'm playing this with a GameCube controller, so I can't do that. You have the training video for the Wii Remote, Arcade, Endurance, which is only in the Wii version, Versus, and Practice. Then you have Creative Fighter, Conquest, which is really good in this game, Motor Combat, The Crypt Returns. If you go into extras, you have credits and the Rampage trailer. Profiles, you have to create a profile to play the game. And if you go into options, you have gameplay, audio, video, and controller settings. So let me go into practice mode. Look at this character select screen. It's huge. It's too big. It literally has every Mortal Kombat character up to this point, as well as a slot right here beside Dagon for your custom created fighter. If you count all these slots, there are 64 playable characters. Female Chameleon is only in the Wii version, by the way. If you have the PS2 or Xbox version, you won't be able to play as her. Now, as you see, there are a lot of characters. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a stage. Hang on. I'm gonna go somewhere. Well, no, I'm gonna pick somewhere with Death Trap, because Death Traps are back. Now, as I said, they included literally every character in this game. Now, that is, in my opinion, a bad thing, because you'll see here, they changed something about the combat. If you remember, from Deadly Alliance and Deception, every character had 3 fighting styles. Well, in this game, every character only has 2. Now, that's a bad thing to me, because to me it makes the fight feel like it's not as deep. Now, what they did to sort of balance that out is they added something called air combat, which how you initiate is you do a launching attack, and while your opponent's in the air, you press up, you hold up to do an attack, and you can do this. That sort of thing. Now, I hate air combat personally. I feel like it is unnecessary. And they also add the parry system in this game. You press back and block. And it's sort of something you can do if you run out of breakers, but you can only do it before the opponent hits you. If you're getting hit, you can't do it. So those are the new things that are in this game. Death traps and stuff like that. Return stage interactions. So for example, I can hit Scorpion into this, and see it broke. I see there's a yellow line right here. The fight state indicator is not in this game, which I don't understand why it's not, but I see you can still do things like this in this game, like how you could in Deception. And of course, Death Traps return, so if I move Scorpion over here, that happens. So yes, Death Traps return. The combat is not that different to, the combat is not that different from the Alliance and Deception. It's just every character now only has 2 fighting styles. Now, because of the air combat thing, as you can see, when they get launched in the air, they go a dramatically high distance, which makes it really hard to do, like, normal juggles. As you can see. You, like, almost have to, like, move forward after every launching attack in order to do it. Which is kind of aggravating. Now, some characters in this game don't even have a weapon style. Like, for example, Smoke. He has Mitsong and Judo. Mocap has Jeet Kune Do and some other random fighting style. Like, the boss characters, like Blaze and Moloch and Motaro and Onaga, they only have one fighting style. Anyway, so that is that. The endurance mode, basically, it's like arcade mode, but longer, and you only have one health bar. But, like, you don't see a battle plan or anything like that. You fight, like, 20-something characters, and it ends on Blaze, and if you win, you get the character ending. But also, every 3 rounds, your health rejuvenates. You have Creative Fighter, which is basically what it sounds like. I'm not going to go into it, because I just don't really care for that kind of stuff in fighting games like this anymore. Basically what Creative Fighter is as you play, you'll earn coins, which in this game you only have gold coins. You can buy, like, pieces of a costume or set. You can buy, like, fighting moves and combos and stuff like that for your character. The Conquest mode in this game, I'll go ahead and go into it and show you. The Conquest mode in this game is like a brawler. If you remember in Deception, whenever I reviewed that, in order to fight, you had to go into a fight state where, like a fighting segment, where then you'd be able to fight. Like, you'd talk to a character and you initiate a fight, and it'd go into like an arcade mode style fight. Well, in this game, Conquest mode is a brawler, so like you can attack at any time, you can do combos. You can do super moves like this after you unlock the moves. So, for example, if I wanted to, I'm not going to go any further because that's a boss fight. I don't want to spoil anything in the Conquest mode for you guys. And the Conquest mode here is a lot shorter. There's no side missions and whatnot. It's a lot shorter. But you can do throws by, like, grabbing your opponent by pressing the X button. If you hold L, you can do super moves after you unlock them. But yeah, that's basically the Conquest mode in this game. It's very fun, but I honestly like Deception's Conquest mode more. I felt like it had more to it. But that's just me personally, okay? Anyways, the next mode of play that you have is the motor combat. And you see it's right here, motor combat. So basically what it is, you have a selection of 5 tracks. I'm just going to choose one play right away. You have a selection of, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. Basically all it is, it's just like a little Mario Kart game within this Mortal Kombat game. Now, Motor Combat is in every version of Armageddon. The only mode that's exclusive to the Wii version is Endurance mode. But, oh crap, yeah, see, fatalities can happen to you. You can bump into people. Scorpion just tried to spear me, man. You see that crap? I see, like, fatalities can happen. But yeah, that is motor combat. All in all, out of all the 3D Mortal Kombat games, this is my least favorite. I find... Oh yeah, they fixed the crypt as well from Deception. There's no more of that crypt key bullcrap or anything like that. But all in all, this was a good Mortal Kombat. It's just my least favorite out of the 3D Mortal Kombats. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, it is very good. It's just, to me, it's the worst out of the 3D Mortal Kombats. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this series, well, I thank you for watching it, first of all. This was a fun project that I had a lot of fun doing. It was fun to go back and sort of give you guys my opinions on these games. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. If you liked it, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.